Hello, my name is Chaitanya and I'm the product manager for Oracle Apex. Today I'm going to show you how to create and customize the new cards report region type in Apex 20.2. Cards in your application are useful to present a variety of information in small blocks. In releases prior to Apex 20.2, cards implementation is a classic report region with a layout controlled by the cards report template. This doesn't offer much of a flexibility to customize. Apex 20.2 introduced a new cards native report region type. This new cards region is a lightweight report region declaratively supporting customization of card UI, including the layout, appearance, icon, badge, media, and actions. The new cards region can be displayed in three different styles with icons or initials, images as part of the body, or as a background. You can add actions to each card's image, title, subtitle as new buttons or even using the entire card. You can embed and share media in cards, and this media can be sourced from a blog, URL, or video in iframe. You can also use cards with faceted search. Now let's take a look at how to create and customize cards in Apex 20.2. I logged into my 20.2 workspace. Basically, I'm using apex.oracle.com. And in my workspace, the first thing that I do is I go to App Builder and create an application. Create a new application, give it a name, and then click Add Page. I would like to add a cards page and give the page name as Cards. I'm going to select mtable. And it offers three different layouts: grid, float, and horizontal. I would stick to grid layout. Notice that the title column, body column are pre-selected from the Apex data dictionary cache. And then I'm going to give icon initial column as ename, and then I would give badge column department number. And I hit add page. I'm going to create one more card page. This time I'm going to create a faceted search with cards. So click add page, and then I'll select faceted search, give it a name, and this time I would select the result type to be cards, and then I'm going to select mtable again. I would stick to grid layout, and then I see title column and body column are pre-selected. Then I would select icon initials column as ename again and badge column as department number, and then click add page. The next thing I'm going to do is create an interactive report with form. So I go to interactive report, and then I give it a name interactive report, and then I would pick again EMP table, and I would click include form checkbox and then click add page. That's it. I have added three different pages and I'm hitting create application button. The application is now created for me. I'm going to hit run application. Logging in using my workspace username and password and hit sign in. Now I have three different pages: cards, faster search with cards, and interactive report. Now what I'm going to do is that I'm going to go to theme roller. I'm going to change the theme style to pick up Redwood Light in 20.2. For your old applications to pick up Redwood Light theme, you need to refresh the universal theme first. Then you need to come to theme roller and pick up the theme style Redwood Light like this. So selecting Redwood Light and then click set as current and then say OK. And then you close the dialog. Your application has now picked up the Redwood Light theme style. Now let's click the cards page and you see the data picked up from the EMP table. Let's edit the page. So in the developer toolbar, I'm clicking edit page to. Starting Apex 20.2, you no longer see attributes and printing subnodes in the tree, but you see them as tabs in the property editor next to the region's main property. So let us select cards region and you see region and attributes tab over here. Now let's navigate to appearance under region and you see cards container, which is a new addition to universal theme in Apex 20.2. Let's click attributes and you see all of the different attributes. Now you go to badge label and enter department for badge label and then save and run the page. You don't see the badge label yet, so what you do is just click quick edit and then click this wrench icon, and then you can now select the style. Like for example, let's select style C You still don't see the batch label, and then you select style B. This time you see the batch label, and then you now save this. Now let's take a look at the faceted search with cards page. Starting Apex 20.2, facets display bar and pie charts are facet value counts. Facet controls work very well with the new cards region. Now let's go back to the cards page again and then edit page. The cards region doesn't have a header rendered, so developers at times might want to define a message when the report doesn't return any data. For example, let's go to region and then set the where clause so that the report doesn't return any data now. So let's save and run the page. You simply see a no data found message here. Now you would like to customize this, so let's go back to page designer and this time click attributes. You see messages over here and then you click the code editor, enter some customized text, for example, no employees found, and then say OK. Now you notice that the no data found icon field is displayed, so let's click this and then select an icon for warning, for example, warning, and then you can pick up the font Apex FA warning. Now save and run the page. Now you'll see no employees found, which is a custom message displayed on the page. Now let's take a look at how to define actions to link from cards. Let's go to the page designer. Under cards, you see actions. So right click actions and select create action. Now let's create an action of type full card. And then for target, click no link defined. Now when you click full card, it should get redirected to the form dialog that we have created earlier. So let's click for page and then select page 5, which is the employee dialog form. And then under set items for name, let's select employee number, and for value, let's set this as employee number. And for clear cache, let's enter the page number, which is page 5, and say OK. Now save and run the page. You now see that the full card is clickable, so let's click one of the cards and you see that it gets redirected to the form dialog. Now let's convert the full card action type to title. So let's go back to the page designer again. And then let's convert this to title and say save and run the page. Now instead of full card, now you can click the title and it gets redirected to the form dialog. In this video, you learn how to create and customize the new cards report region type in Apex 20.2. To see more examples of card regions, go to Universal Theme Sample Application, which is apex.oracle.com/ut, and then go to Components. You see card regions under Components, so click Card Regions, and you see good number of examples to learn about the card regions in Apex 20.2. Thank you for watching this video.